Hi guys! So welcome back to my channel. Today I'll share my breakdown for the two new rifts after the recent patch. So this can be a substitute to normal farming, especially for those new players that are aiming to get good ancient equipment as well as a fair amount of Zeny. So the results will be tabulated at the end of the video. Enjoy! We enter the new rifts through the instances button. So Summer Showdown is for the armor and offhand ancient equipment, as well as some Komodo loots and rough ori and rough illuminum. And then Den of Calamity is for the shoes, garments, and accessory ancient equipments. And then with some loots from the soul hunting grounds, as well as ori and illuminum. Now let's test the warrior difficulty for Den of Calamity. Here we go. The rift is fairly easy to finish, so it's very beginner friendly. Once you've finished a certain difficulty for a certain rift, you can repeat that rift instantly by pressing the blue button at the bottom part near the text combat time consumed. The blue button to the right of it. You only need to have the combat time in order for you to receive the rewards. So we've completed the rift 12 times. So here are the loots. A tabulation will be provided later on. We got about 7.7 million Zeny and these loots here. So for Summer Showdown, it's the same with Den of Calamity, but the loots are just different. So from the soul hunting ground loots, it becomes the Komodo loots, and then the ancient equipment also changes, but the amount is approximately the same. Actually the Zeny is exactly the same. So for the second part of the video, we'll be trying the material difficulty for the Summer Showdown Rift. I will be also using a class with level 1 job level, 1 out of 80, and let's see how much job experience we can get from doing 12 runs. So here we go. In the same way that the Den of Calamity was easy to finish, the Summer Showdown Rift is also very easy to finish, and it was actually very enjoyable. Now we do the same thing. After we've completed the said difficulty, we can press a button to instantly finish it. Just press the button that's to the right of the combat time consumed. After completing the 12 runs, we got about 26 additional job levels. That's fairly good. So after the 12 runs, we got 4 fantasy essences. So you can trade your fantasy essence for these MVP materials right here. We also got about 17,000 fantasy runes, so we can exchange the runes with these materials right here. So to maximize the Zeny value, I chose to exchange it with Confusing Light Powder. So here are the things we get from the Summer Showdown Rift. So we can see that it's actually a very good source of Zeny. For just completing it once and then pressing a button a few couple of times, we can get a substantial amount of Zeny out of the Rift. What's more important, guys, is that you get a lot of ancient equipment materials, and that even though there is no exact Zeny value for ancient equipments, if you're one of the people who likes to gamble and buys the random ancient equipment item from the exchange, then you will know that this rift will save you more money, more Zeny, rather than farming the normal maps. Now here is the results for the Den of Calamity rift. So we can see that there is a slight increase in Zeny, since the normal materials dropped here is from a newer map. So I expect this to be even with the previous rift as time passes by. So for the material difficulty though, the loots are exactly the same. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and that you would also consider doing this rift if you're having a hard time in getting good ancient equipment. So show some love by liking and subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video.